Thank you for joining me. I'm doing a short practice on the beach in this beautiful location, which I hope you'll find energizing and calming. We're going to be focusing a bit more on legs during this practice, so we'll be doing some nice chair pose, which will add some strength, engaging the core as well, fitting it into our sun salutation, so you'll get a nice overall stretch into the muscles as well. So if you haven't already warmed up and this is your first practice of the day, just start to ease slowly into the moves, listen to your body and don't do anything that doesn't feel right for you. So as we're sitting down to start with, just start by tuning in, noticing how the body's feeling, if there's any tension, seeing if we can just guide that away by adding some really slow, small moves here. We're going to take our first position, which is child's pose, guiding our knees to be as wide as the edges of the mat, sinking the hips down onto the heels, taking our time, guiding the arms forwards, lowering the upper body, lowering the chest down, just sensing into the legs, the lower body, maybe adding some very soft moves side to side, easing out any tension here. Looking forwards now to the front of the mat, looking between the hands. Take an inhale as you lift the chest, lift the upper body, pressing into the hands. As you exhale, we're going to slide forwards, finding our forearms, pressing our elbows down and then guiding the legs back. So very gently guide the hip bones down. I've got some soft sand here, but you might not be on soft ground, so just guide the hip bones down gently. Press into the forearms, press into the hands to lift the chest. Easing into this back bend, taking a deep breath here in our Sphinx pose. As we exhale, guide the chest down. Zip up the legs. Let the tops of the feet rest down on the floor and hover the hands up by the shoulders. Finding cobra here as we inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, working into the back muscles, and exhale, soften, guide the chest back down. One more time, inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the hands, hovering the hands, and exhale this time, plant the hands down by the sides, push, finding this neutral position. So we're drawing the knees under the hips, pressing the hands into the ground. We're just going to mobilize the spine before we work into our sun salutations. So we're going to inhale, lift the head, lift the tailbone, relax the belly, finding our cow pose. Nice chest opening stretch. And then exhale into cat, guiding the belly button up, lowering the head, rounding the back here. Let's do a couple more of these. So strong inhale into cow pose, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, press into the hands, and exhale into cow pose, drawing the belly button upwards, engaging the abdominal muscles. One more time, inhale into cow. And exhale into cats. Beginning to activate the legs now, tucking the toes. Returning to neutral spine, taking a deep breath in. As we exhale, push into the toes, guide the tailbone up towards the sky, finding our first downward facing dog. So if you like, you can bend one knee at a time, sensing into the hamstrings. Noticing how the legs are feeling. And perhaps with a bend in both knees, take one more inhale, guide the chest towards the tops of the legs, and then exhale, guide the tailbone up, guide the heels down, looking forwards between the hands now. So we're going to walk the feet inch by inch towards the front of the mat. Taking our time with this, enjoying that stretch in the hamstrings that we get, then press both hands down into the floor. So you may need a bend in the knees for this, guiding the chest towards the tops of the legs. And as we inhale, lengthen the legs, L shape in the body, nice half lift, exhale down, folding, softening. One more time, inhale, lengthening, and exhale. So we're going to find our first chair pose. Keeping a bend in the knees now. Slowly as you inhale, lift the upper body, lift the arms, send the weight back down through the legs into the heels, equal weight across both feet, lengthening through the arms as you continue to hold this grounding posture. Now if that's too intense with the arms outstretched, bring the hands close together, rest them close to the heart center, but keep a bend in the knees. One more breath here in our chair pose, Utkatasana. As we exhale, fold forwards, plant the hands down, release the head. Inhale, half lift. Let's take some stretches now into the legs. As we exhale, plant the hands, send the right leg down, back, and then lower the knee down. We're going to inhale, send the weight back, stretching into that front leg. Exhale, push into the front foot. Just release, soften that back leg. One more time. Inhale, stretching into this front leg, working into the hamstring, and exhale. So we're going to do that on the other side. Tuck the toes on the back leg, plant the hands. Let's switch legs. Send that left leg back, send the right foot forward. Lower the back knee. Inhale, stretching. Exhale, pushing into your front foot, release the back leg. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Tucking the toes on the back foot, press into the hands and step forwards this time. Keeping a bend in both legs and fold. Inhale into half lift. Lengthen, sending the weight down equally into both feet. And exhale, fold here, pressing the hands down into the floor, release the head. Preparing for our second chair pose. So pressing into the feet, keeping the legs as one. As we inhale, lift the upper body, reach the arms forwards, sending length through the arms. More aware now of the balance in this posture, leveling out the shoulders, leveling out the hip bones. Softening any unnecessary tension that may have started to form in the jaw, in the neck. Sending all the strength to the legs. So if you like, you can stay exactly as you are, or you can take a twist in chair pose, keeping the legs with a bend. Inhale, guide the hands towards the heart center. As we exhale, twist over to the right, hooking that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, gently pressing into the hands, which will help lift that top shoulder. Nice deep breath in here, twisting. As you exhale, try to keep your balance, keep the legs as they are, sending both arms forwards again, lengthening through the arms. Taking a twist in the other direction. Inhale, bringing the hands together. Exhale, twisting over to the left, hooking that elbow to the outside of the left knee. Keeping your focus, keeping steady. Pushing your hands to the center as to lift the top shoulder. Slowly coming back to center. Lengthening through the arms. Strengthen the legs. Inhale, good work. And exhale, starting to lower the hands down, pressing the hands back down, release the head. Inhale into half lift. And exhale, soften, fold. Engaging the core and the legs as we inhale this time, start to slowly roll all the way up. Arms by your sides, arms up high to lengthen through the whole body stretch. And exhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment, just scan both sides of the body, left and right. Noticing how the upper body feels, how the legs feel, all the way down to the soles of the feet. Say a kind words to your legs. And I hope you enjoyed that practice. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me with that practice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to join me for more, then like, subscribe and click on the notification bell, and you'll be informed of any other practices that I do. Thank you. Have a great day.